Greetings metal community, it's Roger back with another video. This time it's a collection update. I've been receiving some stuff the last couple of days that I'm gonna show. Some CDs, a couple of vinyls and a book or magazine. I will show that one in the end. In the background we are listening to Drastus. It's a French black metal band from, this release is from 2009. It's called Serpent, Chalice, Materia, Prima. You know, this is the reason why I bought this is because they released an excellent album in 2019 called La Coque and Song or something like that, which was excellent. So I need to check this out. This is the first time I listened to it, so, and it sounds good. The second one I bought, I think, is a Slovakian band called Sanatorium. This is kind of a compilation containing the arrival of the Forgotten Ones. If you can there. With you know, booklets and some history about the band. So this originally came out in 96 or 97. So yeah, kind of brutal death metal, pretty good. I haven't spun it more than a couple of times, so I need more time with it. Then we are going to Devotion. Pull it out of this is a Spanish death metal band. This release came out in 2020. No, 20 was recorded 2016. It's kind of a, I would say, style-wise in the vein of Morgoth. You know, with slow. Doomy parts and then speed up a little bit. It's pretty good. So if you like that kind of death metal in the vein of Morgoth, it's not a Morgoth copy or anything, but yeah, solid release. Then we have some Funeral Doom or Death Doom. My Death Belongs to You. The name says it all. So. The world seems to be fading, is the name of that. And it's kind of, if you like, yeah, I don't know what to do it in the vein of Vulcan, Shape of Despair. If you like that kind of funeral doom, doomy death, this is a good one. Then I have 4 CDs from Transcending Obscurity, starting with Revulsion from Finland. Not editing. One of the more down-tuned covers that Transcending Obscurity has ever done. You know, with the lyrics in here, and there's also lyrics behind the tray, which is, well, not perfect, but you can read it also, it's okay. This is Finnish sounding death metal. I would put them more towards like maybe Sota Jomala, if you know that band. They have kind of, it's Finnish death metal, but they have this more of a US twist on it. Really good album. First time I listened to this, I was not feeling it, and but I ended up ordering it, and after I got it in the mail, I spun it like 7-8 times, and it just got better and better. So this is a grower. So Revulsion, good stuff. Then we have another finished band. This is a 2020 release, Sepulchral Curse, with only ashes remain. There we are, back to the good old. It's kind of cool when you do this and this. You know, Transcending Obscurity with its shiny booklets. Yeah, so you know what you're getting from Transcending Obscurity, apart from the Revulsion that was very down-tuned. But you know, cool artwork. Music-wise, it's Finnish death metal, some small elements of black metal, but overall it's death metal. Good stuff. Then we're going to Australia with the classic fold out. This is Depravity. You know, upside down cross. The artwork on this one is just excellent. I should have ordered the vinyl. Maybe I will do it, but this is brutal technical death metal, and yeah, as you can see, it's great artwork. The title is Grand Malevolence. This is also this kind of popping out in, and yeah, really cool stuff. Great band. If you like technical, brutal death metal, you will like Depravity. Then we are going. I don't know if this is a Swedish band. No, this is a international band. Heads of the Dead with Into the Red. Very good death metal, variated in tempo and vocals as well. It's I think this guy is from he plays in Wombat and Just Before Dawn. And the drummer is Ed Warby, known from Gore Fest, and the vocalist is yeah, his name is Ralph Hauber from Rebel in Flesh, I think. And again, cool cover. I have also ordered this on vinyl, black vinyl. I will show it when I get it, but it won't arrive until midsummer, I guess. Great stuff. As I said, very variated in tempo, and it's death metal, but you have doomy parts and you have more upbeat parts, and some of the songs are standing out in like totally breaking off from the rest of the stuff. And the only hang up I have on this one, of course I do have to have one, is that they have covered the Darkthrone Transylvania Hunger. Not a bad cover at all, but they have put it second to last, which kind of breaks off the most obscure song here. The last song is very weird, that should have been, you know, the end of the album, but they decided to put Transylvania Hunger before it. I don't know why, but I don't mind cover songs, but I would prefer them to be total last on the album, so they don't kind of destroy the flow of the album. But again, if you like something that sounds not as all other bands nowadays, Heads of the Dead is a great band, so do check that out. Then we're going to vinyl. I'm not going to talk much about a couple of those because I just bought them because they were cheap. They were on sale, and yeah, the first one was Helloween, The Time of the Oath. This album does not really sound like Helloween because of the vocalists, and I don't get a Helloween feeling about it. It's a good heavy metal album. And the vocalist is good, but I didn't feel the, you know, special Helloween sound and it's kind of, yeah, not feeling the Helloween vibe on this, but a good heavy metal album. But if you expect like Kai Hansen and Keeper of the Seven Keys, you don't get much of that on this one, but a good heavy metal album. Then I bought a couple of Motörhead records. As I said in a previous video, that I'm filling up a little bit of the, at least the Motörhead from the 70s and 80s, which I think is the best period. This album, Another Perfect Day, is a repress with a totally blurry, shitty cover. I think this is a 2015 reissue. Nothing much to talk about really. It's a cool, you know, comic strips there, and overall it's okay. It's just that this cover is so fucking blurry and shitty, and all the other copies or versions that I have seen have a very clear image on it. So I don't know why, but sometimes this happens when stuff are reissued, that they don't do the proper work on the covers, and that's annoying, because the picture on the side that I bought it from were pretty clear and good. So, well, what? The second Motörhead I bought was, you know, Rock and Roll. Everybody knows this. Have the beautiful Eat the Rich song on, and you know, there, and a lot of cool pictures on this side. It's heavy vinyl as the other one. It's proper done, and this cover is not blurry shitty, so I'm very happy to have this one. It did not cost very much. Then I bought another reissue that was pretty crappy. I have never had this album before. It's Carcass, Reek of Putrefaction, and you know, this is what you get. And this is an official release. Inside it's only this. There's no lyrics or anything. It's just not even a inner sleeve with the original cover. So pretty annoyed by it. It was cheap, and you know, I have it on vinyl now. The only Carcass I didn't have, so that's good. But when you release something and it's an official release, do a better job. Then I bought this. You know, I didn't need this, but I didn't have it, and it was cheap. Ball thrower, you know, Peel Session, Grind Madness at BBC. There's nothing much to say this. I have the Maple Death Peel Session as well. It's just a cool stuff to have in the collection. I wouldn't have bought it for, you know, normal price, but when it was cheap, then I did buy it. Then I bought something that I wanted for a long time. This is Spearhead EP, and you have the Cenotaph EP as a EP on the B side. So this is a really cool release, you know. Nothing much here as well, but you know, I don't need so much information. But this is way better than the Carcass release. And yeah, you know, all the songs, you know, Spearhead and Cenotaph and all the other long, everybody knows Ball Thrower, so I don't need to say much about it, but you know, I dig the color, and I'm really happy to have this in my collection. Then I bought a couple of records by Power Trip. You know, sadly the vocalist passed away last year. This is one of the best you know, new wave of thrash metal bands that have been out there. So I have this cool lyric sheet, and you know, I've seen a couple of live performers on YouTube, and he seems like a seemed like a very energetic, and he's a good vocalist, and yeah, one of the best, new waves. I don't like a lot of the new wave thrash metal that comes out because I think they are lacking something either in the songs or the vocalists are often very tiresome. He could be a little bit tiresome, but very energetic and good stuff. And I also bought the Manifest Decimation record. So yeah, this was released on Southern Lord back in, this was 2012 or 13. Yeah, two great albums. I don't know what's going to happen with Power Trip now that he passed away, but hopefully they will continue with a new vocalist. I'm sure that he had wanted them to do it, so we have to wait and see. Then we have Anarkhon from Brazil. This is more of the murky, doomy, or not always doomy, but yeah, great cover, by the way. Need to show that a little bit better. And the title was Phantasmagorical Personification of the Death Temple. Yeah, pretty mouthful. Brazilian band, as I said, the lyric sheet, black vinyl, as most of my stuff is. Yeah, really good album. The problem that I have with this is that when he plays speedy bass drums, it's just sound like one sound. They are so it sounds like you have turned up just the bass on the bass drum. The rest of the music is perfectly produced to this kind of death metal. But when he plays fast, and luckily he doesn't play fast very often, it's fucking annoying. And I haven't tried to turn up the volume on my speakers because I'm afraid they're gonna blow up, because this it's just one sound, and it sounds like a fucking sob going on. So yeah, it's but apart from that, it's a great release. But I don't know why they have done it like that with the bass drums. It's yeah, I can't understand it. But apart from that, great stuff. They have a little bit of this this South American way of playing death metal. Then I have a single with Gravehammer and Carnal Tomb. I haven't heard this one yet, but Carnal Tomb is a good old school death metal band from Germany, I think. So I'm looking forward to listen to this. And then, and this was bought through a awesome label that's called Fucking Kill Records. This is a limited 300. My copy is 265. And the rest of the vinyl I'm going to show is from the same company, a great company from Germany, Fucking Kill Records. This is Conjured from US, Mr. Brain Smasher. I've talked a lot about this band, so you can go and check his channel out. I'm sure everybody has heard of it. This is a compilation of the demos, and it's kind of harsh to say it's demos because it sounds great. So, but very cool with separate artwork for each demo, and it's great artwork as well. It's death metal. You know what you're getting here, and cool. There, and you have this old school way of showing off what you have in their store. They are very limited, and I know that a couple of these are already sold out from the label, and this was number 183 out of 220. So yeah, a good death metal album from the US, kind of in the same way that most bands play now over there, but the vocals here are kind of special. They are more, I wouldn't say like Gorefest, but you know, they are not as deep and cavernous that a lot of vocals are, and have a kind of a nice touch to it. Then we have Pestilent with Earache or whatever. I do believe these are from Spain. This is 156 out of 207. Again on fucking Kill Records. The same dealer, and every vinyl is 180 grams quality stuff. This is more of a black metal, at least the vocals. The music are, you know, black death, doomy. You know, a lot of bands play this style, but the vocals here separates it. They do have death vocals as well, but most part is a kind of a black vocals on these songs. But yeah, check it out. And you know, I'm gonna link up fucking Kill Records below, so you can go and listen to it. As I said, there are very limited albums, and might be sold out. This is Paingiver with Dorum Mortis. This is more kind of autopsy-like in the riff, not sound-wise so much, but in the build-up of the songs. You know, we have doomy parts and the faster parts, but a little bit of that punky style that Autopsy has. The cool thing about this is an EP, and they have all the songs on one side, and on this side there's nothing. So don't flip this and play it, because you won't get any sound from that. Yeah, as I said, this is just 14 minutes long, and it's cool that they put it all on one side. A lot of band puts 2 songs on each side, and it's fucking annoying to flip it. So yeah, again, a killer release from fucking Kill Records. And did I say this is copy 23 out of 105, so not many released there. Then this band is probably known to some people. It's the new Altered Dead. I don't remember with maybe Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Great release. The vocals are a little bit low in the production, but as Paingiver is more the autopsy death metal you got here in the song structure, at least not so much in the sound, but again a very cool with lyrics there. It's a great release. The last album came out, and you know, it's an awesome cover as well. This copy is 167 out of 200 and 204 actually. This has a more of a structured cover, not glossy or anything. It's very cool release. The 2 guys playing in a band. As I said, if you like that kind of autopsy style of music, you should check this out. It's very good. I've said I would have wished the vocals to be a little bit higher here, but that's just me nitpicking. And then of course in the end I'm ending with a book, compilation of Death. This is part 4. I know everybody probably know this, but yeah, it's very cool. It's kind of in an old school way of interviews. There are old interviews and with old bands and newer bands as well. And you know, he has a very thick section here. All those are with Funeral Doom bands. You know, stuff between here is Death and Morgion, Esoteric, Mournful Congregation, Edge of Sanity, and you know, newer bands like Blood Incantation. I mean, this is a fucking killer releases. I mean, I have the previous one as well, and there are still copies out there. So if you're into death metal and like fanzines, this is written in a fanzine way. It's just a massive book. I'm looking forward to reading in this. There are also you know, reviews of albums in here, but they are not graded. You know, it's not like 1 to 10 or 1 to 6 or anything. It's just you know, telling about the albums. So yeah, that was all that I had for this video. And as I said in my previous video, and always say it, use your